Today I'm going to share with you the 10 money mistakes I made in my 20s and how you can avoid them. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's talk money, and more specifically, the mistakes I made in my 20s. Listen, I get it. You're young, you're making money, and you want to enjoy it, but trust me, learning from my financial fumbles can save you a lot of headache and stress down the road. We're diving deep into the 10 biggest money mistakes I made so you can avoid them and set yourself up for financial success. So grab a notebook, get comfy, and let's get started. Alright, let's be real. Budgeting isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but it's crucial. Back in my 20s, I was clueless about budgeting. I knew how much I made each month, but where it all went, it was a mystery. Eating out, impulse purchases, I was guilty of it all. It wasn't until I started tracking my spending that I realized how much I was wasting. Start by listing your essential expenses. Rent, utilities, groceries. Track your spending for a month. Use budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or a notebook. Budgeting gives you control over your finances and allows you to prioritize your financial goals. Start budgeting today, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Now let's talk about credit scores. I used to think credit cards were evil, and that my credit score didn't matter. Boy, was I wrong. Your credit score is like your financial GPA. It follows you around and can make or break your financial future. A good credit score unlocks lower interest rates on loans, better credit card rewards, and easier apartment hunting. On the flip side, a bad credit score can lead to higher interest rates, making it way more expensive to borrow money. Start by paying your bills on time and using credit cards responsibly. Avoid opening too many credit accounts at once. Here's a big one: living beyond my means. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting what everyone else has, especially with social media. Most people are in debt trying to maintain that facade. I felt pressured to keep up with my friends' lifestyles, even if it meant stretching my finances thin. The instant gratification quickly faded, leaving me with debt and regret. Living within your means is about aligning your spending with your values and financial goals. True wealth isn't measured by material possessions. It's about financial freedom and peace of mind. Ditch the comparison game and focus on building a solid financial foundation. Let's talk about investing. I used to think investing was only for rich people or financial experts. I thought I needed a ton of money to get started, so I kept putting it off. Little did I know, time is your greatest asset when it comes to investing. Compound interest is a magical thing. Your money earns interest, and then that interest earns interest. Over time, even small contributions can grow exponentially. Don't be intimidated by the stock market. There are plenty of resources available to help you get started. Start small, invest consistently, and let compound interest work its magic. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Debt, it's the silent wealth killer. I used to think debt was just a normal part of life. Student loans, credit card debt, I had it all. But debt was holding me back from achieving my financial goals. Every dollar you pay towards debt is a dollar that you can't invest, save, or spend on things you enjoy. The first step to tackling debt is to acknowledge it and create a plan to pay it off. Becoming debt-free takes time and effort, but it's one of the best things you can do for your financial well-being. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can pop up when you least expect them. A car breakdown, a medical emergency, or even job loss, these things happen. I learned this the hard way when my car died on me. I had no emergency fund, so I had to put the repairs on my credit card, adding to my debt. An emergency fund is like your financial safety net. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. We've all been there, scrolling through our phones, and suddenly, bam, we see an ad for something we absolutely need. Impulse buying can be a major drain on your finances. I used to be an impulse buying pro. It wasn't until I started tracking my spending that I realized how much money I was wasting. The key to overcoming impulse buying is to be more mindful of your spending habits. Implementing a cooling off period can also be helpful. Managing your finances can feel overwhelming, especially when you're just starting out. I used to be intimidated by the thought of seeking financial advice, but everyone can benefit from professional financial advice. A financial advisor can help you create a personalized financial plan and make informed investment decisions. Seeking professional advice can save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress in the long run. Retirement might seem like a lifetime away, but trust me, it sneaks up on you faster than you think. I used to put off saving for retirement. I thought I had plenty of time to worry about it later. But the earlier you start saving, the better. The more time your money has to grow, the bigger your retirement nest egg will be. Even small contributions made consistently over time can add up to a significant amount by the time you retire. Don't delay. Start saving for retirement today. Finally, let's talk about tracking expenses. I used to be clueless about where my money was going each month. It wasn't until I started diligently tracking my expenses that I realized how much I was spending on unnecessary things. Tracking your expenses gives you a clear picture of your cash flow. There are tons of budgeting apps and tools available that can help you track your spending automatically. Make it a habit to review your expenses regularly to stay on top of your finances. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more financial tips. Let me know in the comments if you've made any of these mistakes or if you have any other tips to share. See you in the next video.